Good evening, ma. This is Mastan Ali sir, physics. Today we discuss about the tenth class topic. That is one of the topic is nothing but reflection of light at curved surface. Okay. Okay, what is the meaning of reflection? First of all, you observe. Reflection means the bouncing back of incident ray, incident ray into the same medium, is called reflection. Okay, see, is called reflection. That means here we have to consider a horizontal surface. Now this is considered as a normal. Now the ray is incident, so this is called as incident ray. What is called? Incident ray. And this ray is called as the reflected ray. This ray is called as the reflected ray. This is nothing but reflected ray. And this one is called as the normal. This is nothing but angle of incidence I, and this one is nothing but angular reflection R. So in this way we have to observe the incident ray, reflected ray, normal lies in the same plane. That is the first laws of reflection. And the second, angle of I is equivalent to angle of R. Angle of I is equivalent to angle of R. That is the second law of reflection. Now, what is the mean by light? Light is a form of energy. Now the light is always travel in a straight path. So here you can observe the light. What is the meaning of light? We say simply light is a form of energy, and it always travels in a traverse in a straight path. That means here it is going like a straight line, like this is a straight. Now here our topic related to curved surfaces. Generally, if you have to consider a hollow sphere, we consider a hollow sphere. Example is nothing but tennis ball or plastic ball you have to assume. The matter is present only on the surface only, like this one. The matter is present on the surface only. Here inner totally hollow only. Now here we can observe that a part of the hollow sphere you can cut and you can make as a coating, then it can become as a spherical mirror. That means the shape is appear like this one. Now depend upon the coating and silvering and polishing, we can divide this spherical mirror into two categories. Now this is the curved mirror. Now this curved mirror can be classified in two categories. The first one is the convex mirror, another one is the concave mirror. Concave mirror. What about the convex mirror and what about the concave mirror means here is it. Here depending upon the diagram we can divide into convex and concave. So I said first one is a concave and another one is the convex. Convex. Okay, first one concave we can observe in a mirror the inner part is polished, outer part is silvered, like this. Now here inner part is nothing but polished, whereas the outer part is nothing but silvered. So this is outer part, we can assume this outer part is silvered, inner part is nothing but polished. And this type of mirror is called as the converging mirror. What is called? Converging mirror. And the same way we can write, but terms we can reverse. In a convex mirror, the outer part polished, inner part silver is called as convex mirror. Again see, this is the spherical mirror. Now this spherical mirror can be silver inside. So this is a silver face and this is a silver face, and this one is the polished face, and this one also the polished face. So such type of mirror is called as the convex mirror, and it is also called as a diverging mirror. Where we use this mirror means we use in shaving mirror, ENT, dentist, and next one you can assume about the floodlights. Floodlights already given that side means. Okay, dentist, car headlights. Now this type of mirrors where we use means rear view mirror, and second one is a street light. Street light we can be used. Like in this way we have to classify the mirrors. Now their uses also: shaving mirror, ENT, dentist, car headlights, solar cooker we can use. rear view mirror, that is also called as driver's side mirror, and street light. Rear view mirror, why we have to prefer as a convex mirror as a rear view mirror means its a field view is more. Okay, next point. Now here we can know the terminology of the mirrors. Generally how to choose maybe convex or concave. We have to know a few terms. What are the terms means the first one is nothing but here we have to consider a point on the spherical mirror, that is called as a pole. P is nothing but a pole, so P is a pole. Midpoint on the mirror, this is the mirror, curved mirror. Midpoint on the curved mirror is called pole. Now this is a curved surface means it have a center. It have a center. Center means the center of curvature is a part of the curved surface. Now you draw a line which is passing through the C and P. C and P. That line is called as the principal axis. That is passing through the 2 points. What is the points? C and P. That is called as a principal axis. What is called now? Principal axis. Okay. Now here exactly midpoint we have to consider, that is the focus represented by capital letter F. Focus represented by capital letter F. Now the distance between the pole to focus is called as the focal length, and distance between the pole to center of curvature is called as the radius of curvature. Radius of curvature. Okay. Again we draw a simple diagram to understand terminology. This is the pole, this is the center of curvature, this is the focus, and this one is a small f, and this one is a capital R. When means when means depend on the situation. That means here for any surface we have to choose this the terminology. Now we have to discuss the ray diagram for various positions. For various positions, we discuss the ray diagram for various positions. Before going to that one, we have to know the ray rules. What is that one? Ray rules. Now the first rule: a ray parallel to principal axis. A ray parallel to principal axis after reflection from the mirror passing through the focus for a concave mirror. Similarly, for a convex mirror also we can write like this one: pole, focus, center of curvature. A ray parallel to principal axis, after reflection it appears to passing through the focus. It appears to passing through the focus. Similarly, here again we consider a convex concave mirror we have to consider. Now pole, focus, center of curvature. A ray passing through the focus after reflection parallel to principal axis. And again this is the convex mirror, pole, focus, center of curvature. A ray appear to passing through the focus after reflection parallel to principal axis. with the arrow only you decide which side is going. Okay, last rule, we can observe this is a concave mirror, pole, focus, center of curvature. A ray is passing through the center of curvature. After reflection, retrace its same path. And similarly for a convex mirror, we observe that this is the pole, focus, center of curvature. A ray appears to passing through focus, center of curvature. After reflection, retrace the same path. A ray appears to passing through center of curvature. After reflection, retrace the same path. Okay, these are the ray rules. Next one, we draw the ray diagrams now. Ray diagram we can draw different ray diagrams for different positions. For concave, there is a 6 positions are there. Concave 6 cases are there, whereas convex will have the 2 cases only. See my table, I draw this one. This table help you where the position of the object, where the position of the image. Object, distance, next one is the image, distance, next one you can say the characteristics. What is it? Characteristics, nature or characteristics. The first one is nothing but object at infinity, image is formed at focus, nature we can say as real, inverted, highly diminished. Second one, object placed at beyond, C means center of curvature, beyond center of curvature, image is forming between F and C. F means focus, C means center of curvature. Nature we can say as real, inverted, diminished image. And the third one, rule, we can say at C means the center of curvature. Image also at C means the center of curvature. Real, inverted, same size. Nature is nothing but real, inverted, same size. And next one case is between F and C. Between